Good morning! Hey, it is July the 1st, 2022. Welcome to Jake's Bounty. That's right. It's another unfamiliar Friday, and I'm here in my room because, again, it's too hot and I'm lazy. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, thank you very much for tuning in to Jake's Bounty. I'm your host, Jake Hernandez. It is a Friday, so you guys, for the there's a 3-day weekend, or is it more? I don't know. Is it more coming up for the whole 4th of July weekend? Anyway, let's go ahead and tell you that it is July 1st, 2022. It is a Friday, unfamiliar Friday, so we're going to talk about the band Fever Tree as a band, a psychedelic band from the 60s back in San Francisco. Alright, so we'll talk about them. We'll also have retro trivia games, puzzles, and all that jazz over here at Jake's Bounty. Type in the word retro, you get $5.99. Also, we still have the dog dummy book for $5.99 when you type in the word dummy. And we also still have Tomb Raider Chronicles over here at Ray's Video, $1, 7-day rental. You can get this over here, Ray's Video, because I just said it again. Alright, so go and get that. And again, we'd like to take time to say thank you to our music provided by Possession by Cream. These guys have just been keep on racking them out. This one was Mommy and Daddy, Somebody's Fucking Me. We'll have more from it later on the show as progresses. But let's go ahead right now and tell you what happened. Alright? What happened in the last 24 hours? Well, again, I was sick. Yeah, I was throwing up and pooping, and so I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do a show today, but I can do a TikTok. So, you guys that tuned into my TikTok, you saw the Ricky Ricardo as well as you saw the Papa Joe Jackson minute videos. Now you're gonna get ready to see one from Bing Crosby. So I'll release that later on today. I was supposed to release it yesterday, but like I said, I was shitting and throwing up, so hopefully that doesn't happen again, knock on wood. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the news. Tulare County Sheriff's ID suspect in 1984 cold case has happened. Let's see, she was found March 3rd, 1994. Angelica Ramirez is the deceased. A 10-year-old girl was taken from a swap meet in Visalia. Finally, after almost 30 years, the DNA technology ID'd Ramiro Villegas as the person who killed her as well as kidnapped her. He had other crimes in his past as well as molestation, transporting drugs, fighting, and many, many more. Alright. Tulare County deputies are now searching for missing missing swimmer at Lake Success. The woman went missing yesterday at 5 p.m. Thursday, and she was swimming just north of Highway 190 bridge when she went missing. All right. Man shot and killed in parking lot of Atwater High School, Bucok Colony High School. This happened late Wednesday night. There's evidence of drugs at the scene and could be a motive. There's no ID yet on the man, and this is Atwater's 4th homicide this year. Wow, Atwater. 2 hospitalized with major injuries. This happened after a crash in Madera County near Avenue 12 and Road 34 and a half. This happened 3 p.m. when a Saturn, sideswiped a Dodge Caliber. Dodge spun out of control and stopped, but the Saturn kept going and crashed head-on with a Chevy Traverse in the opposite lane. Let's see, the Chevy overturned, and the Saturn, as well as the other person in the other car, which was what was it? Here it is. Dodge and the Saturn drivers were both taken to the hospital, while the 3 in the Chevy, which happened to be 2 children and 1 adult, were also taken to the hospital and expected to recover. All right. So that's just awful, but at least they're going to recover, so that's good news. All right, well, I wasn't feeling too hot yesterday, but I did still go out canning and find some things, and here they are. It says just CBD, disposable cartridge, tobacco free, and the flavor is lemon drop. So if you guys happen to have one of those, vapes or whatever they're called, and this one happened to be for CBD, all right. And originally it was $29.99, and then it got marked down to $19.99. Now I'm gonna sell it to you for just $9.99 over here at Jake's Bounty when you type in the word abbreviations, actually CBD. All right, and I got two flavors. I got the lemon drop and I've got the honeycomb. All right, and they're both 200 milligrams, and they're both here at Jake's Bounty. When you type in abbreviation CBD, you get these guys. Oh, fuck it. We'll give them both to you for $9.99 if you want them both. If you only want one, we'll give one of them for $5.99. All right. Okay. Well, I did, like I said, find some cans. I found about 5 bags of cans. And they're not the big 13-gallon ones. They're only like the 6-gallon ones, but still, it's better than nothing. And I got like 2 big old Miller High Life. Those, champagne of beers. Champagne of beers. I got one of those glass bottles. I got one of those big old Hydro Life bottles, that says Core on the side. I got 2 of those in a Dasani bottle. That was even bigger one than those guys, all right? I got a Coca-Cola bottle, and finally a 7-Up can, all right? I did get much more, but I'm not going to go through them and show them to you guys all hot and sticky right now. And anyway, did want to go ahead and tell you about retro games, puzzles, and all that good stuff over here at Jake's Bounty. Type in the word retro, you get this guy for just $5.99. Let's see if I can find something real quick. All right, Hill Street Blues won a record-breaking 8 Emmy Awards in its first season. Fuck. A feat later matched by NYPD Blue and ER. Which show finally broke the record? Was it A, Law and Order, B, Ally McBeal, C, The West Wing, or D, 24? Now this could be any of them, but I'm going to say C, The West Wing. All right. And the answer is C, The West Wing. The West Wing won 9 Emmys in its first season. Damn. It only was downhill from there. Alright, so you can go and, like I said, pick up retro games, puzzles, trivia, challenges. This is from the 70s and 80s. Alright, so if you're like me, you like history, you like trivia, like all that good stuff, you go and get this for $5.99. Or type in the word retro over here at Jake's Bounty, okay? Alright, well, like I said, it is an Unfamiliar Friday. And I did want to go and talk to you about the band Fever Tree. Alright, they are a band that is from San Francisco, or they were a band that was from San Francisco, and they're chiefly known for their hit San Francisco Girls Return to the Native, all right? The group originated in Houston, Texas, and began in 1966 as a folk rock group called the Bostwick Vines. They changed their name to Fever Tree a year later after the addition of keyboard player Rob Landis, and the band briefly entered the public charts with their San Francisco Girls Return to the Native when it reached number 91 on the U.S. Billboard charts in June 1968. Like most of the band's material is written by the couple of Scott and Vivian Holtzman, who were also their producers. All right. Fever Tree also released their self-titled album Fever Tree in '68, which charted at number 156. All right. Their second album, Another Time, Another Place, followed in 1969, peaked at number 83, and their third album, Creation, charting at number 97. All right, and that was in 1970. After San Francisco Girls, they never had another hit, although they later also tried writing songs themselves when they dropped the Holtzmans as producers. The group disbanded in 1970. They reformed in 1978, and only guitarist Michael Krantz remaining from the original lineup. The new formation of the group had little commercial success. All right, and Fever Tree was not heard of again until 2003 when Michael Krantz died, unfortunately. All right, Fever Tree's first 2 albums, Fever Tree and Another Time, Another Place, were re-released as a single CD on October 31st, 2006. All right, their third and fourth albums are also paired as a single CD, and the recording of 99 and Half Won't Do by Steve Cropper, Eddie Floyd, and Will Spiegel was sampled as the primary riff in Mad Villains America's Most Blunted from their 2004 self-titled debut. Okay. And yeah, like I said, they have, I believe, 3 albums and a live album at Lake Charles, and they're all very good, kind of reminiscent in the Doors a little bit, but you can also hear Grand Funk Railroad and Cream in there and some other great bands as well. So if you're into that kind of music, go ahead and listen to Fever Tree on any streaming, any Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, whatever it may be, all right? Okay, well, hey, that's going to do it for us today on Jake's Bounty. Like I said, watch my TikTok video that drops later on today. It'll be Bing Crosby at the famous Babylon Lounge over here. And we'll also have Monday's show, which will have Music Mondays. So I'm coming back to tell you what happened on this day in music, music history, and we'll show you my cans, and we'll do the news, do so much more. And we'll have music from Position by Cream. But first I want to tell you about retro trivia games, puzzles, and all that over here at Jake's Bounty. $5.99 when you type in the word retro. Also, Tomb Raider Chronicles over here. Go to Ray's Video, $1, 7-day rental. That's right, Tomb Raider Chronicles, Laura Croft and her tits. All right, you can get that. Ray's Video. And right now, this is Best My Cream with their song, It Is Mommy, Daddy, Somebody's Fucking Me. And I'll see you guys Monday. You guys have a good rest of the weekend, good 4th. You guys be all safe and shit, and keep all your appendages. And be good to yourselves, and be good to each other. All right, see you.
Son, I'm coming too. No! Daddy! Mommy! Finishing up!
Jake's Bounty was founded to fornicate yourself record correction 2022. Go on his Facebook channel, website, and like it comes always. Please subscribe.